this body today to adjourn in the memory of Fred Broadhead. Fred died in his sleep peacefully. And he's a man who was the pillar of the Barstow community. Once named Man of the Decade, everywhere he went in his life, he made a huge difference. When he served honorably in the U.S. Army in World War II from 1942 through 1946, he was awarded the EMIT Ribbon, the American Theater Ribbon, the Good Conduct Medal, and several other accolades. He earned a PhD and became a teacher. You know, he wasn't just any teacher. He was someone who went out there and met the kids and met their parents and welcomed them to the school. I recently went to honor him as our Veteran of the Year at the Barstow Veterans Home. And the place was packed. And person after person got up and told personal stories of how he had impacted their lives. You know, oftentimes we celebrate those who have done great things in the theater of war, in the theater, well, in the actual theater, in entertainment, and in sports. But here was a man who excelled and made a huge difference in the lives of everyone. He was a quiet, soft-spoken hero. You know, he's actually an author. He wrote a book called Here Comes Whirlaway about this incredible racehorse that I had never heard of until they gave me a copy of his book, and I was just astounded to hear so many times we hear about Seabiscuit, we hear about other horses. This man was much like that horse. He was not a man who was celebrated publicly, but his actions should be, and his life should be celebrated here today. He lived a full life. He had a community that was deeply proud of him, and he passed away peacefully just shy of a century. And I pray that we have more people like Fred Broadhead who are born into this world so that they can make a difference in their communities and bring honor and dignity to the lives of so many. And I ask that we adjourn in his memory today. Thank you.
Assemblymember Nazarian.